Hello, welcome back to In the Red Corner. Just my thoughts on last Saturday's game away at Huddersfield. Me and my daughter Maddie went to watch them. First game in ages I've been to watch them away. Did actually like going to watch them away. Enjoyed the art. Apart from match war, not a classic. Shall we say? I think both teams look, well, you could tell they were near bottom, both teams. Like I say, it wasn't a classic at all. We just look, how can I put it, just shorter ideas. We did play well in patches, and I'm being generous there. When we scored that goal, when Brown scored, that did lift him a bit, but it was poor. It was really poor. And like I said before, I think we need to, all due respect to caretaker manager this Murray, we need somebody who can stamp the authority on it. I know he's got some authority at the minute because he's caretaker manager, but I mean somebody who has been there and done it. And the team looked absolutely in bits, in my opinion, on Saturday. I think it came out with they were tired, this, that and other. I said on my other video, yeah, there were two good points that we picked up against Swansea and West Brom, but I personally think them 2 points just papered over cracks. But I'm not going back into that because, like I said that on other video. But on Saturday, it was shocking. I thought midfield were all over. I don't think McGeehan had a good game at all. That chance he missed, I ain't got a clue how he missed it. You just keep it. I know it's easy said than done. It's their jobs, this, that and other. But as a fan, got me right to express what I think. Just keep it low and just hit target. It's a goal. I ain't got a clue I missed that. I don't think he had a good game at all, but a lot of others didn't. Cibic, well, I said to Maddie at game, it just seems so slow, very, I don't know, like laid back, as though, anybody think we're at top at league? We're not. We're supposed to be fighting here. It was just hard to put into words, and it was, like I say, we're just so slow, so laboured. It seems to be slow turning with ball. I ain't got a clue what's happening there. I do actually think there is a player in him, without a doubt, but I can see why people's getting on at him, because he didn't have a good game at all on Saturday. Mads Anderson, I thought he had a bit of a nightmare as well. It keeps getting caught out all the time, and this is where, I know everybody goes on about it, they're on about it at match, experience, but I think we can keep going on about that till we blow it face. I don't think it's going to happen because they're not just going to go down that route. I said to Maddie as well, and it's first time I've ever said this since I've been following Barnsley, but I personally think we'll be first team in country to get relegated. It's not looking good at all. Mowat, I thought he did well again. I won't be surprised if we flog him in January. Dougal looks to be steadying ship a little bit. You can tell he's a little bit off pace, but he's not long since come back in, so you got a game time, I suppose. Woodrow again is, it's not getting service. What he's doing at minute, I think it's good wit lad what he's doing, but it's just not getting service. It was so disappointing on Saturday, so disappointing. I ain't got a clue where goals are going to come from. It was just a typical relegation battle, even at this early stage in season. Absolutely shocking. Like I said, and when we do get up front, we just seem to run out of ideas. I think Thomas needs to start breaking in team again. I know today, I think he played for under 21s. In fact, quite a lot did actually. It looked like a decent team that we turned out in under 21s against Sheffield Wednesday today. Radlinger, he started for them. Is it under 21s or under 23s? Anyway, intermediates. He started in goal for them, so that looks good. That looks promising. That is back. But personally, I like this keeper that we've got anyway. Brad Collins, I think, is a decent keeper. Who else played? Schmidt. A lot of people were saying today, although he scored, he just looked off it, which again is quite concerning. If that's the case in intermediates, then obviously is nowhere near starting in first team. It was just so hard to take. I'm hoping now that they don't mess about and gives even more of a big mountain to climb, and stop delaying getting a manager in. And yet we do need a manager. This head coach stuff, no. Let's get a proper manager in. This is the board's opportunity now to try and get a bit more positive feeling, if you'd like, among us fans. Make a statement and get a manager in, a proper manager. If we can't get one in now, when we've got billionaires owning club, then we're never going to be able to get one. You know what I mean? What's point? But then again, I've said that with players. If we're not prepared to spend, then we're never going to be able to. Not when there's money there. Like I say, you've got billionaire owners. If we can't do it now, we're never going to be able to. So, just show a bit of ambition. Get a bit of, I'm not, like I said before, I'm not expecting to get like Mourinho in or anything like that. Just somebody who's been in this position before with a track record, and get him in. That's what we need. There's no point now gambling on, I hope to God this Murray don't get it, because I think that's going to be the final nail at coffin in this seat. I might be wrong. He might be best manager and is under his noses already, but why take the chance? But then again, we've took chance on players and it's not worked. So if they're not learning now, then again they never will do. Let's get a proper manager in. Like I said, ideally I'd like for us to go for Tony Pulis. Why not? You know what I mean? They can afford him. I'm sure he'd come if they offered him rate contract, rate money, you know, told him what model is, been there and done it, and I'm sure he's purely got a club at the minute. I'm sure he's out of work. So, but yeah, somebody like Pulis, get somebody in who's been there and done it. Let's make a statement on manager. Let's give us at least a little bit of a chance of staying up, because at the minute where it's going, be no point about January transfer windows, because we're going to be cut adrift. We're getting cut adrift already, and it's a sad state of affairs where it's this time in season and already I'm looking for other teams' scores, seeing what they're doing. It shouldn't be like that, not at this time. One win, that's what we've got this season, and if that don't speak volumes, then I don't know what does. You know, they need to do something now, and like I say, let's stop messing about. Let's get a manager in, and I'm hoping, I doubt if it's going to happen. In fact, I bet it don't happen, but I would personally like one in for Friday, against Bristol City at home. But like I say, it's not going to happen. Murray will still be in charge. We'll struggle in front of cameras, in front of Sky cameras. We'll struggle. At the end of the day, like I said, personally, I won't be surprised if they do get Murray, but I don't, like I said, all due respect to him, I don't want him to get it. It should not be like this. And what are we doing? But yeah, just so disappointed. Like I say, fight on Saturday, it was it wasn't there. I mean, people keep saying, oh, you can't blame players because they've been thrown in, but the professional footballers, if they're not good enough, they're not good enough, which a lot aren't. You know, again, I don't like saying it because it's Barnsley. You know, I'm Barnsley FC through and through, but they are just not good enough. I've seen some poor sides at Oakwell, a lot of poor sides that we've had. But at least, you know, we managed to scrape a few points together. It's now this under 25 thing. Now it's not working, and I think they'll only realise that once it's too late. And well, I won't be confident about this side reaching playoffs in League One. To be honest, it's just not good at all. Personally, if I had to get a man at match for Saturday against Huddersfield, before he took that knock, I thought Bambo played well. He played well. Who else? It's tough. Brownie scored. It was a good goal actually. But apart from that, no. I mean, Mowat puts work in all the time, but there's only so much he can do. But yeah, personally, I think Bambo looked, you know, decent on Saturday. He's not the most skillful of players. It isn't like an old-fashioned, rugged centre half, which I like, which I think you've got to have, even in this day and age. It's just a shame that there's nobody outside of him who could give a little bit more dimensions to defence. But like I said, going down the experience route, it's not going to happen, so why bother? On Friday, tough game against Bristol. I don't care what manager is going to say, confidence has got to be absolutely rock bottom. It's going to be difficult. Any team, I don't care what other Red fans think. Personally, I think any side with Lee Johnson at helm always set up well. He knows what he's doing, Lee Johnson. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough game. We need to win though. We need to start picking up wins, especially at home. But we'll see how it goes. So yeah, thank you for everybody who's watching this. I hope it's all right. Like I say, it's just a different view. I know there's a lot of like fan channels out there. I enjoy doing them, whether it's on my own channel like this, you know, in the red corner, or it's on others. I don't mind. I just like talking about something that I'm passionate about, and I'm passionate about football club at Barnsley. So there we go. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you can, you know, please subscribe. You know, it gives me a little bit more incentive to keep putting these out, and just let me know what you think. And until next time, everybody take care. Bye bye.